Hello each and everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Teacher Charles. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Apparently, I'm in Uganda, Kampala, and I'm in the new taxi park. You know, in other countries, normally people are using buses, people are using trains, and people are using taxis are very few. Taxis are very few in countries that I've traveled to. So in Uganda, my country, we normally use taxis as the medium of public transportation. You know, if you cannot afford a public transportation, your own car, that's what I mean, you are supposed to use public transportation, and the easiest means of public transportation, as you can see, it is a taxi. So the business is flourishing, each and everything is okay in Uganda. As you can see, there are so many taxis. This is a taxi park, and this is the new taxi park. Yeah, this is the new taxi park. There are two taxi parks in Uganda. There is the new taxi park and the old taxi park. But apparently they all look the same. All right. This business started way back in the 1950s, and it drove when politics came into the business. First, the taxis were just carrying only 5 to 4 passengers at first. Then the business it became so prominent and became so big. Remember, back then, to own a car was very, very, very huge. To own a car, it meant you were going to be rich in Uganda. That is the 1950s and 1960s. So anybody who drove a taxi, he was apparently a rich person. Not like nowadays. People who are driving taxis, they are not poor, but they are not that rich. You understand? So back then, people who drove taxis, they were rich in the 1950s, 1960s in Uganda. So when it reached 1973, that's when the KCC, Kampala City Council Authority organization was made, which was controlling the taxis, which began controlling the taxis. That's when the politics came into the taxi business in Uganda. That's when the business started depreciating, and the income in which people were getting the money, the rate at which people were getting the money reduced. You understand? So apparently the business is not doing that fine because the prices of oil are so high. As you can see, the oil prices are so high because of the Russia war, because we're getting oil from Russia, and now the oil, getting petrol, getting fuel is too much expensive. So the business is not good. Anybody you talk to, they will be telling you the business nowadays is not that flourishing, and they're just getting money to eat food and care for their families. Back then the business was so good. People had become so rich in two taxis, but nowadays, as you can see, it's not working out very well. So right guys, from 1973, that's when I told you the KCC was formed, KCC formation. That's when politics came into the taxis. Remember, back then in 1950, it was, we didn't have any stages. We didn't have any park stations in Uganda. We just had things like the few stages that were there were only for long distances. And these stages normally were controlled by the Indians, because long back ago we had so many Indians in Uganda before Amin came and chased them all away from Uganda. But luckily enough, they're all back, and I have so many Indian friends in Uganda, so many Indian friends in India, and I love them so much. Neno promise to nano. So I'm just talking about the history of the taxi business in Uganda. So long back ago, taxis were mostly owned and controlled by the Indians, because there was mostly the people who were doing business in Uganda. And so the only few stages that were available, that was the Jinja stage, the Entebbe stage, and other stages. But there were very few. We didn't have any stage like you see here. We have a park. We have 2 park stations. Then there are also some other minute parks where it enables people to easily board and easily go to their final destinations. So apparently that's how business was back then, and that's how business is now going on, and that's how business is flourishing nowadays. People are really striving. There's so many things they are selling in the park station. You find so many foodstuffs. Once you come to Uganda, you're going to find so many things. You find food, you find drinks, each and everything is going to, whenever you're going to board, anywhere you're going to go, you're going to find a taxi, and you're going to find people who are going to give you each and everything you want. Drinks, food, fruits, everything, name it. Earbuds, devices, phone accessories, each and everything, you'll find it in this park, as you can see. So alright guys, I want to continue this video, but stay locked. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share to your friends. Still on one and only Chicha House. This is how a taxi looks inside. That's how the taxi looks inside. Welcome to the new taxi park. So that is the entrance. That is the entrance to the new taxi park. As you can see, the taxi is getting inside. Like I told you, there's so many businesses. People are washing shoes for the taxi drivers, and these arcades, shopping malls. Mostly these are arcades for shoes. As you can see, these taxis have not entered the new taxi park. You can see this is the drainage. You know, so dirty. Trust me, it's so dirty. People are working. Business is going very well. Yeah, this is still the new taxi park. It's so big. Trust me, it's so big. City is busy. That's the exit. So like I told you, KCC is in charge of the taxis in Kampala. As you can see, the man in charge is trying to check all the orders, all the credentials that are in order. That's the taxi park. Like I told you, this is the exit. As you can see, KCC stop, it goes out. Yeah, like I told you, that's the taxi business in Uganda. The business is so prolific. Though nowadays, because of COVID, the prices are so hiked. So my brothers and sisters, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to like this video. Still on one and only Chicha House. Bye. Ciao. Bra.